Alright. Yo. Let's get back to it. Okay, so we tried for 30 minutes to get back into the course. I was an idiot and didn't install everything correctly and got scared that we wouldn't be able to follow along with the course. I was wrong. This course is sick, and he gave us all the files. I just didn't download them. So now that we got them all downloaded, we're going to get started because it's an hour-long video. And that's going to take us forever. Okay. Alright, so where we left off last video, it was very confusing in different file types. This video is learning about light layering, so essentially compositing different lights. So if you have 7 lights in a scene, you're gonna have render out 7 different images, each where only one of them is on. So it gives you way more control because you can dim one, lighten the other, change the color of one without, things like that. So it's like compositing with lighting, but with animation. And so with these animations, I thought we didn't have the files. Now we do. And so like you see here, he's got layer 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all that. And so finally I found the files and we downloaded everything, and now we're back. So we're going to start watching. That's kind of where we wasted a lot of time, but let's do it.
And stacked like that. Next, I'll open.
Oh shit, I forgot the step of double checking our scene. Hold on.
Okay, that's pretty much it for the settings.
Okay, yeah, so we did some shit with settings, which I didn't do because I thought we did another file. So, okay, so if we do what he did, so now that we have our files, we can actually follow along. Thank God. Okay. DaVinci multi-layer. Yes. Oh, I'm so happy with the files now. Is this? Ooh. Oh, it's gonna get complicated quick, huh? Alright, let's go one by one. So, I'm dragging... I imagine this is not how this is actually gonna go, but in terms of following along, just drag frame 1 of each layer one by one. So we got 7 layers, 7 lights.
Project timeline resolution needs.
Okay, so this we have to follow because I don't know what resolution he did his
set to what we had in
at. So we'll do. I don't remember where it was. Back.
Sequences, the XR sequences, are then brought to resolve.
Right.
I ended up having 7 such layers.
Ah. Yeah. So this is where we're at. So he's got water layer 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's what we just imported. God, the scales really mess me up here, huh?
Okay, let's start by having a look at the project setting.
Okay, file. Project settings.
Though.
So.
Namely, the project timeline resolution needs to be set to what we had in Blender, ideally. Then the desired playback rate as well, should be 24 FPS in this case. And then the color management. In this tutorial,
is his video res the same?
Ideally. Then the desired playback rate as well. Should 24 FPS.
So he's got timeline, but then we have video monitoring and all this other crap. I'm gonna leave that and just say timeline works.
Yes, in this case. And then the color management. In this tutorial, we won't be managing colors from within this panel, by going full color management.
Rec 709, it's back.
Instead, we'll stick to the default settings in there, and we'll use corrector nodes to do the color management part.
Right.
The only thing I will change in this menu is the image scaling algorithm, which by default is set to sharper, which could lead to all kind of problems with scaling XRs. So I'll switch it over to bicubic or bilinear. That is a minor detail, but it will save you a lot of trouble. Okay, that's pretty much it for the settings.
Cool. Alright. We get to start.
And it's a matter of dragging these XR layers onto the timeline and arranging it in a stack. They won't look fancy as is.
Okay, so they won't... Wait.
The preview will...
Wait, it's an animation? Oh, you motherfucker. Okay, I was... Yeah, that was dumb. Okay, so I remember when I said the whole thing about dragging each layer one frame at a time. You're not supposed to do that. You just grab the entire EXR stack and then drag and drop it in. And then now, if you go bop, now you can see it's the actual animation, obviously. Okay, so that's layer 1. We'll go layer 2. We'll drag that on top. And I think he's gonna say something, so I'm just gonna drag all of them in real quick. I'm so dumb. Surely, that's what I thought. I was like, surely he'll do this one frame at a time. Seven. Wait. 7. Okay. Alright. Nope.
Will look totally wrong. More about this later. But anyway, I will lay them out first.
Wait, what if I just tab back and forth between this and DaVinci? Will that be easier than constantly moving things around? Surely, right? So this is ours.
Color management. Okay, I'll enable snapping to make
Snapping?
it easier to stack them. Okay, layer number 2 goes.
Snapping. How come his is so much? Can I drag this up? Ooh, there we go. Okay. Layer 2. I think we already had snapping on, actually. I take that back. Layer 2. Snapping. This makes so much more sense, actually. Just
Layer
tabbing back and
3.
forth.
And so on and so forth until every light layer has been put into place and stacked like that. Next, oh,
Okay. So we're gonna stack. How? Simple question. How do I navigate this viewport to where I can go up? He did say it was advanced. This is a tough question. All right, let's just do layer 3 here. Why can't I move this? Oh. Oh, is that audio? Oh, I don't want audio. Get rid of audio. There we go. Alright, 4. And 5. And I guess we'll do 6. Perfect. 7. Perfect. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. So cool. Okay.
open the inspector.
This is going to work a lot better just tabbing back and forth. It's probably going to be confusing as shit if anyone's watching this, knowing what's a video and what we're working on, but I think this makes more sense.
Tab at the right portion of the screen, and we'll start changing the composite modes from normal to add, as light is supposed to be additive in nature.
Okay.
I'll do that for all the layers. As you can see, adding these layers together kind of starts to resemble what we had in the Blender's viewport, yet the preview obviously looks incorrect as it hasn't been color managed yet.
Okay. So, it's just like Photoshop and layers, thank God. inspector. And under composite, instead of normal, it's like the multiply layer. We'll do add. Add. See, this kind of makes sense. It's just like Photoshop. Add. Oh wait, no. I don't want you to add, right?
These layers together kind of starts to resemble what we had in the Blender's viewport. Yet the preview obviously looks
Right, okay. So the bottom one you don't want to add, you want normal.
incorrect as it hasn't been color managed yet. I keep saying in color managed. What does it mean, color managed?
Color corrected?
In order to explain that,
so that's his. How does ours look? How do you do the full screen? I am just gonna Google it real quick. Control F. Probably could have guessed that. Ah, so this is what we got. This is our composited. Nice. Play. Start. Okay. Wait. Control F. Wow. Alright.
let's open Blender for a moment
We can't do that.
and turn on all these lights, all these layers, I mean, so we see more or less final image. So when I say color managed, I mean simply that the raw render data is processed by whatever view transform or display rendering transform is selected within the color management tab in Blender. Let's have a look at it. AGX, for instance. As I say, the chemicals that help to develop our raw image, the view transform. By the way, speaking about raw, if we ditch AGX and change it to the raw view transform, over there we'll get a non-color managed result. Just like what we have in DaVinci Resolve, in fact. And
Right.
what we want to see instead is the result that resembles AGX or Filmic. Or
Okay.
some other nice
I think we do
view
that with the
transform.
nodes, right?
But in Resolve. I hope
Right.
it makes sense.
It kind of.
So far we've just laid all the layers out. Next we should do color management.
Okay.
This is the rare occasion when I don't have coffee nearby to take a sip. Just water to keep myself hydrated.
Hell yeah.
By having multiple light layers available like that, what we can do now is essentially toggle them on and off by the right click menu or by hitting D. That's the shortcut. We can really start adding and subtracting things to really change how our composition looks,
D.
apart from changing the opacity.
Okay.
That is a key thing about this workflow, actually.
Okay.
That we can relight our stuff
D
in
to
post
enable?
rather than re-rendering the whole thing in Blender once we change something about lighting.
Right.
Okay, the preview still looks broken, so we do need a display transform after all. The way we can add it
Oh,
for
shit.
multiple layers is to open the effects tab and look for the adjustment clip, sort of an adjustment layer.
Okay, wait. Let's do effects. Effects, adjustment clip. So we go effects. Oh, our effects are down here. Okay. What? Oh. Effects. Effects. Adjustment clip. Perfect. Where's he putting it?
We just need to place it on top of a...
Ah, damn, it really is just like layers. Why is yours... How do I zoom out? How do I... Let me see more. You son of a bitch. Can't I adjust that? Damn it. Okay. Adjustment clip. Put that at the top.
everything else like that. Then we can just select it and open the color tab where all the color adjustments happen, or most color adjustments happen.
Alright, so we'll just clip it there. We have all of our layers. They're all on add. Just double check. Yup. And then we go into color. All right.
In Resolve